Welcome to Bruinview.
When I'm on the internet, I'm watching Bruinview.
Super excited. This is not Corey's living room where we normally film these.
Yeah, that's right.
Trying to move on up, trying to make 2018 the best year possible.
I'm hoping that 2018 is my third best year.
Oh.
Yeah, 15 was really good for me. Really good.
He said he was gonna be here, he promised.
I know.
You were seeing Mr. Sam Mechling, bartender here at Paddy Long's. This is a very special episode because we're having the iconic Chicago Handshake for the first time on our show.
Yeah, if you haven't heard of it, you're about to learn.
I have probably shaken hands with Chicago, if that's the way to say it, thousands of times.
Sounds weirdly sexual, but
it
okay.
did, it really did.
You guys are weird.
Tell them what a Chicago Handshake is.
Chicago Handshake is basically it's the secret kind of wink and a nod to those that know. And so obviously Malört is not something people run down all the time. They don't chase it. In old style, you know, it's got a history. You know, they're the blood light bleachers, the Bud Light bleachers. But there was a time when they used to be the old style bleachers.
Okay.
And so basically those two things are kind of intertwined culturally, and we're going to experience them together as they must be enjoyed. The shot of Malört first, and the old style to kind of wash away the anguish that is the delight.
Tastes like an abortion clinic in Iceland.
What do you think it tastes like? I mean, you probably had it so much now, but what is still your kind of...
Well, I mean, the emotional answer is one thing, but the flavor is, it tastes like a baby aspirin wrapped in rubber bands, surrounded by grapefruit peel, soaked in well gin.
That is the greatest explanation
I always hear the grapefruit aspect of it, but the baby aspirin is impressive.
So funny.
Okay, I guess without further ado.
Yeah, let's not beleaguer.
Salud.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Uh-huh.
I love it.
It tastes like you could put that in a hummingbird feeder. That is delicious.
Yeah, you kill off the hummingbird population.
Yeah,
I have
really
a
take care of the
theory.
hummingbird problem.
I don't know if I ever said this on camera. I want to. You can call BS on me if you want.
I will.
I'm all about it. I have a theory that Malört at the bottom of the bottle is stronger than top of the bottle Malört.
Now you're not wrong, but there's some science at work.
Probably, but like, up here, like, everything settles. I always feel more drunk when I get to the bottom of the bottle.
It's tin hat kind of uncle kind of territory here.
Yeah.
But the truth of the matter is Malört is kind of like a banana or an avocado. When it's exposed to air, it gets bad very quickly.
Okay.
So the what you say about the bottom of the bottle?
Yeah.
It's about air. It's not about the actual kind of volume of the liquid. It's about exposure.
Bill and I time
Exposure
Did you
over
have
time.
your lab coat behind the bar, or?
This is awesome.
Now, fluids take the shape of their container.
I mean, the best, I think, I don't really consider Old Style like a chaser to Malört because that's like blasphemous, but I think the best thing to drink, if you're at like a bar in Chicago and you're just throwing back beers and drinking shots, I think there's nothing more Chicago than like doing this.
No.
Wood table, cold cans of Old Style, and just countless $3, $4 shots of Malört.
This might be the most Chicago day we've had, coming in from where your face hurts outside.
Yeah, 9 degrees.
Grabbing an Old Style and a Malört to try to make yourself feel better.
Gasoline. It's pepper and gasoline. Malört tastes like pepper and gasoline. Pepper and gasoline.
And then when you
super
leave,
Chicago.
as you know, I mean, we know this, the liquid coat is the best kind of coat you can have. Get super drunk,
It's nature's jacket on
and you
the
can,
inside.
you can just run around without with anything on.
My first time, you know, it tasted bad to me, but after your third one, you're like, I'm a fan for life. You just get it. You just get it. Yeah.
Oh man, tall boys.
I know.
They gave me a big one.
I got a
It's your
question.
blood liquid, yeah.
And this might be too boring, so this might get edited out. What's the deal with this being, so what's the Florida deal?
So it's been made there since 1985, believe it or not. And that's probably before a lot of our guests have actually had the liquid.
Right.
But it was a fact that there's all these breweries in Chicago now, but the liquor industry was completely dead in Chicago. And the only place in the world that was dumb enough to make a wormwood spirit, which was illegal at the time, was Florida, because Florida doesn't give a crap about the law.
That's true, and Floridians know that too. They're like, we don't care.
They do it all for the nookie, man. Like it's Fred Durst.
They did all. You know I just cut that in.
Package timeout.
Yeah, I'm Sam. Yeah, thank you. Woo! Package timeout. That's the dude.
Amazing, because we do a segment on the show called We Got the Goods, and that's when we open fan mail. Is that fan mail for you?
Yeah, you got fan mail? Sam's got fan mail!
Sam just gets his own Amazon Prime stuff delivered to the bars, and I'm here all the time anyways.
Yeah, I don't trust that to the street.
So the Chicago Handshake did a bar crawl.
Yes.
I made this movie. Hey, you guys want a Chicago Handshake? So the Chicago Handshake is a old style beer and a shot of Jeppson's Malört. The Chicago Handshake. 5 bars, 5 orders, and you get a coin. So let's go on a quest about it.
Video.
And I got like 377 or something as my coin. There's 500 Malört coins. You gotta drink
Kind of
Malört.
suck in at the end, yeah.
Sam has coin 1.
I do.
Excuse me, what?
So sweet.
So I'm just gonna
Mother effing what?
You know, it's not a big deal.
No, it is a big deal.
I also have coin number 311. That's my walking around coin. You know? Because amber is the color of my energy.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's number 1 there.
I can't even. Get out of.
I don't know if it's gonna.
So, fun fact, my uncle's seen 311 23 times. It's just
Let me
super
drop some
cool.
foot off.
You
I'll be
guys.
right back.
Yeah, no doubt.
Sam was nice enough to do this like during his shift when he's covering the whole bar. So shout out to Sam. You're gonna see this later.
This
and
is
remember when we
super
came in
cool.
and did this?
What
You're amazing.
I think this is what we kind of want to curve our Brun views into.
We want it to
Do you guys
be like
this
features
more?
on bars. Like,
I
we think
love this. Just like we did with. We're in a new place now. We're in Broken English with one of the best bartenders in Chicago, Michael Barnes, right here, gonna make us an awesome secret menu drink.
And it's interesting because like when him and I go to bars together, this is pretty much like what we would do in regular life IRL without lights and a camera. We love talking to bartenders, drinking this, and just hanging out. So we're like, what if we turn that into a feature on our channel?
Man.
And I think the diehard Sixers watch these.
Oh, for sure.
The ones that are actually in it for the long haul.
I think so, and I think
Buying
we could find a new
shirts?
community of people who are interested just in general in like booze reviews.
Right.
Bro, how did we not call it booze reviews?
Booze reviews. Should we change it to booze reviews?
Because Brewing views, if we're trying to stop the views portion, then it needs to be called Brews Reviews.
Brews, man, that's really good.
Man, I get words flowing off that tongue of mine.
Incredible. He's back.
I'm back.
So Paddy Long obviously does so much with Malört and does so many like fun little events. The first time I ever came here, 2014, I did your guys' little like bacon and beer tasting. Like you get 5 bacons and 5 beers. I was here with 2 friends, sat in the back, and it was the coolest day of my life. Do you guys still do those?
We still do that, yeah. We that's our strike back at like France. We're doing wine and cheese. We do like the Midwestern version.
Right.
Which is beer and bacon. Yeah. It's our aggressive answer to that question.
Yeah.
That wasn't really asked, but yeah, it's great. We still do it. We're gonna do it forever.
I just love the idea of like, this salty bacon is paired with this dark stout. At the end of the day, give me all the bacon. There's whatever types of bacon and all the beers. Coming in here, I mean, before we walked in here, beer and bacon bar, that's what they're known for.
Fun fact, this is the first place I took my parents when I moved here. When my parents first came to visit, it's the first place we took my parents to eat.
Did they love it?
And they didn't pull you out of Chicago immediately.
Oh,
No, they're the types that would have
They
been
were proud.
more than
They're
us.
like, yeah, they're hardcore
Good
Midwesterners.
people.
They
Good
love
people.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any big events coming up?
Well, we have our big kind of barrel-aged beer fest, and we love the Goose Island, fest.
yes.
We're doing that here.
That's something
We
you and I
honestly
would
probably
normally
should.
vlog. Tickets to that, maybe come hang out with us, are below this video. Because why not make it easy for people? Always.
The rarest of the rare. Yeah, your camera is just sticky with bourbon.
Yeah. Dude, I'm going to use my bartending because you know what? You've worked
my
hard
God,
today, Sam.
this
Let me
is
do something for you. you
Yeah,
know?
thank you. I appreciate that.
You know, I will say my little bar card at home, I've got, I'm trying to be an adult. I got vodka and gin and stuff like that. My Malört bottle is the only one with the pourer on top of it. I have one of
right.
these just for my Malört bottle.
Sean brought over
Keep
and
the safety
left,
off, man. Keep
Gotcha.
the safety
Yeah,
off.
safety's off.
He brought over and left a bottle of Malört at my apartment because he loves it so much that he wanted there to be Malört.
I was like, when I
at
come
my
over here,
place.
I want there to be some.
That's how diehard this kid is. He
yeah.
loves
Here's
it. Wait till you guys try it. Next time you guys come to Chicago, you gotta try some more.
Maybe we could always do a giveaway too. We can buy some of these and send them to fans.
That would be sweet.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks,
Cheers
Sam.
to you guys.
Yeah.
Nature's nectar.
Drink in Chicago. It's always good.
There we go.
That didn't work.